All right. Ramian. So they're definitely over here. Rhaenith is standing, arms folded, pensively obscuring the activity around her. Noticing you, she greets you with a nod. What is this personal matter you wanted to discuss? She sighs loudly. I've said this in my head many times, and now that I actually have to say it, I can't put two words together. I want to talk to you about my son very much. He is avoiding me. I know you were friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him to at least approach me. What's your son's name? I know no one by the name of Neith. Of course, forgive me. Neith is not my family name exactly. My husband didn't have it at all either. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. He knows I'm here and he's hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might never get another chance to make amends and tell him that I love him. Why doesn't Lan want to see you? Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me, or maybe he's wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds, but I still want to see him so much. A half-elf married a mongrel? How did that happen? When it comes to love, does it matter who you are? Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. One day, my friends and I were attacked by our rivals. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder, they didn't even finish us off. They just threw us into a well. I ended up in the mongrel tunnels. Kin was young and curious. Luckily, our boots interested him less than we did. He brought me back to life. I screamed and stabbed him. That was probably a sign that our marriage wouldn't be a happy one. And still, we loved each other. He took care of me and was always ready to make me laugh. He was optimistic, but he was not the most driven man. I, on the contrary, was too driven. I dragged him back to the surface. I believed back then I could move mountains if I just wanted it hard enough, but it didn't work out. Why did you abandon your son? Because I broke. I gave up. Convinced myself that it was our decision, not mine. That it would be better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lan told you, but I had other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special. All of them were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized he wouldn't be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank into a black hole. I saw Kin grieve. I saw Lan struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbors felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggles. They accused us of worshipping demons, Lamashtu, anyone. And I realized I was to blame for all of it. For making Kin go up to the surface, for deciding to have children with him, for no matter what, for appearing in Kin's life, having Lan, and for what? So he could suffer? Kin and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. That at least we would be making Lan happy because he would grow up among his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there's nothing right about it. I'll find your son. Thank you, this means much to me. Show me your wares. Okay. What do you have? Ring of Protection 3. Amulet of Natural Armor 3. I'll probably take both of those. Commander, you'll never believe the rumors they're flying around the city, rumors about you. They're saying you're not only dared to place a demon in service of the Crusaders, but that you're on a more intimate terms than ordinary companions. Ruchelet has repented for her sins. I'm trying to help her on a path to a good moral life. I believe you. Honestly, I believe you. And I have nothing but admiration for her bravery. I remember her every day in my prayers, and I ask the goddesses to help her with this arduous path. But if she has someone beside her who can awaken tender feelings in her heart, perhaps that will make the journey a little easier to bear. How are things in Canabras? Quite uncheerful, I'm afraid. Yep, I read that. Okay. Who are you? Ramian. My Lady Desna. Okay, yep. Alright, I have to go. Jail? Prison? Let's go there. Well, did you talk the extirpators? The extirpators, they're all dead. That's a shame. I think I'm welling up. It was a trap. You were hoping the monsters would kill us too. Accusations again. You can say whatever you like, but where's the proof? You can't scare me. Listen, do you understand the situation you've gotten yourself into? You'd be wise not to antagonize us. You should help us and hope that everything you've done, we have a little mercy for you. Mercy? I'd be a fool to believe that lie. I know how kind you and your brother are. My whole back is covered with the scars because of his mercy. That's not true. It can't be true. Tell us what really happened. Or what? Or don't? True enough, Commander, you crack me up. Alright, I've got nothing else to do. Your bars are strong, locks are good, you got me. I'll hope for your mercy. Well, listen, this time I'll tell you how it was. I was a soldier fighting for the extirpators. That wasn't a lie. I was a valet for the scumbag Trevor. He used to work me hard. But that was a long time ago, before the demons took him. Took him? How? Where? How could you even say such a thing? Keep listening and don't interrupt me. We were hunting a chimera back then. It's an easy job for the extirpators. Even with all the demonic freakishness in the wound gives a chimera. We were driving it towards your boy Trevor when he was preparing an attack, and then a demon appears, a huge one, scary, in a black mask. Bam, rips one knight into pieces. Bam, there goes another one. And then the demon looks over at Trevor and says, "This one is good, I'll take him." And he's picked him up like he weighed nothing and vanished. Well, what could we do? The demon was chopping up knights left, right, and center. What could we do? We turned and ran. The rest of our guys got caught up to us. They executed a few of us on the spot as a warning to make the others slaves. Live bait for the monsters. Slaves don't live long. Only 3 of us survived the whole unit, and no one has seen Trevor since. There used to be a female knight amongst the extirpators named Marenta. How did she get Trevor's shield? Marenta? She and Trevor were sleeping together. When they dragged Trevor off, he dropped his shield, so she picked it up. Like to remember him? I'm telling you, those two deserved each other. When Trevor was gone, that crazy bitch wanted us all to be executed, the whole unit. The Paralictor refused to waste good people. He said we would be useful as slaves. He made a scene and then transferred to another order. Good riddance. What happened to the extirpators? You saw what happened to them. They died. I don't care. I'm not going to cry about it. They got a lot of beasts, but there's always someone stronger. The demon wiped them out. Only the ones who ran survived. You said 3 of you survived. Where's the other 2? I think they were going to go to Canabras. They wanted to pretend to be refugees and then wing it. Do you want to catch them too? They're probably somewhere near that creepy church where the undead used to be. I heard they planned to build a shelter there to stay away from the local commander. Son of a bitch. What kind of person was Trevor? A real devil. Didn't go easy on anyone. Beat us. The knights respected him, and us ordinary infantry were afraid to show our faces to him. Where is he now? Are you deaf? I told you, no one knows. The demon dragged him off, a demon in a black mask. As to where and why, you'll have to ask the demons. Have you heard enough? Yes. I have, so it's true. My brother betrayed everything we believed in. Wait, this is only one person's side of the story, and a liar's at that. Let's find the other two survivors and we'll ask them. What's the point of running away from the truth? The others will only confirm his words. Although it probably wouldn't hurt. Excuse me, I need some air. Alright, let's go talk to Lan. Your mom came to see you, Lan. Why won't you talk to her? Oh, she got to you too? Not that I don't want to see her, I'm just busy. With, you know, this, that, and Crusader matters and stuff. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood, and besides, she didn't come here for me, she came here on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? I got one from a merchant. Rhianith Frizzle-Dazzle and Company Trading House Nerosian, and Boston Gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what would we talk about? You think I'm angry at her? I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough, and they didn't make it. That's nobody's fault. But so much time has passed. She and I are just strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time. I know she lives in Nerosian. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. Ouch.
My food, my world, my hunger, my cattle, mine, my food.
Yo, what's up, Arcane Agent? How are you? Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Oh, snap. Thanks, Cappy. You just came in to scare me? Always, dude. I set up that alert, and it always catches me off guard. I'm always like, oh. Some game called Wrath of the Righteous. Nice. It's pretty good, I've heard. Oh. How far are you through? Lan doesn't want to see you. He is stubborn. Level 10. Oh, so I'm not that much further. Trickster. Okay, I went Azada. Alchemist Grenadier. I think that's what I did in Kingmaker. I'm not sure if he gets that from me or his father, but please try again. But now, a striped red and yellow with blue fletching arrow. There, it's an arrow from his very first bow. I made them so bright so they could easily be seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot, taught him how to train his vision, to account for the wind, to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir, a keepsake. Tell him I've never forgotten him. I know Lan won't forgive me, but he should know that at least. Okay. Yeah, I'm level 13, 12, 13. Titan fighter. So I carry around dual Earthbreakers. Just smashing people. Big bonk. Dual wield 2 quarterstaffs. No, man, big bonk. Big bonk. Earthbreaker, big bomb. Two quarter stabs and stacked spell penetration. All right, look, whatever. Why you gotta be smart? Give the arrow. Your mom gave me this. She says she's never forgotten you, and she's very sorry. Lan takes the arrow and examines it. This is my toy from when I was a kid. Suddenly he breaks the arrow with his clawed hand and flings it at his back. Doesn't matter. Not anymore. She's made her choice, and my dad let her. I don't want to blame her. I have no right to. Sorry, I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today. Sitting around dressing for too long is bad for me. I started getting irritated by the smallest things. I'm always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw away the arrow. And please tell her I don't want to see her. It will be better for everyone that way. Wow. Rip. You're gonna go throw rocks at windows. Okay. Have fun, man. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have fun. Gonna throw rocks at windows. He threw the arrow away. I'm sorry. Alright, alright. It was just a silly, sentimental piece of wood that won't change anything. He is right. He did the right thing. Sag. Oh, there he is. Lan strides up. Mom, you look well. Lan, you're so tall. I see your entire tribe is here. How is Dad? Did he stay down below? He died. Oh, I see. Is that all you have to say to each other? Why don't you reconcile? Because we never fought. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Alright, we said hello. I've done my filial duty. Do you hate me? Of course not. I understand for years I've blamed myself for you and Dad trying to live like a normal family and have more children. If I hadn't given you false hope by being born alive and almost human, grief would have broken you. If anyone is to blame, it's me. I don't have to be right to be angry with you. Heckin' rip, dude. Like, how do you argue with this guy? Yeah. What does it matter if you're right or not? Say what you feel. I can't joke my way through this, can I? Do you want me to turn to my mother and say, Mom, it doesn't matter that my last brother was taken out of you piece by piece? It doesn't matter that you've been banished from everywhere because of Dad and me? None of that matters because a selfish brat wanted to have a mom, and still it does. Even after growing up into a man. Is this what you want me to say? No, that'll never happen. You've already said everything you need to. And you've never been a selfish brat. Headstrong and a little lazy, maybe, but never selfish. Forgive me, I love you so much. Whether you believe it or not, I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough to be your mother that you deserved. I forgive you. I love you too. What I just said now, I went too far. I was so lonely without you and angry at you. And Dad, and at myself most of all. I know, I'm sorry. You silly little cave potato. Don't you dare be angry at yourself. I've never regretted having you, not a single day. You know I'm leaving soon, but when the war is over, find me in Nerosian. We'll visit your brothers together. I made sure the graves were looked after. Do you agree? He nods. Oh, that's sweet. Wait. I keep wanting to say gas masked. It's the masked ghost. Jesus. The masked ghost explained where to look for the legacy of the ancients and showed the way to the core of the riddle. I've solved 2 of them. Why does it only say I've solved 1? Weird. Alright, so we need to go back to Canabras. Oh. I thought it was in Canabras. It's at the Lost Chapel? Well then. Alright. I'll literally walk down the road for 5 seconds. This is where, yeah. Wait, I'm over here by myself.
I lead, you follow.
A pair of wounded fugitives sit wrapped in rags by a barely smoking fire. The half-elf man and a dwarf woman. There's a mixture of revulsion and sympathy on his face. After a moment of hesitation, he walks towards the fire. Did you escape from slavery among the Knights of the Order of the Nail? What? No, revered cleric. We know nothing about any... Stop playing dumb. They know all about us. It's obvious that Garum ratted us out, that scoundrel. Damn it, we're done for. Socio looks at you silently. There's a storm of emotions on his face. He opens his mouth to say something, but after taking a breath, he closes it again. What can you tell us about Graham? A complete scumbag. The Hell Knights' hired infantry are no longer followers of Shelyn. They aren't many good people among us. But Graham stood out. The last to fight, the first to eat. Always ready to pillage, rob civilians, steal from corpses. There's nothing he wouldn't do, and he drank like a horse. One of the knights, probably the best of them, he made Graham his valet, trying to make him a better person, but to no effect. Graham quit drinking, though, but he was still scum. The knight had a saying. He said that Graham changed his gold for copper coins. I'm not sure there was anything golden about Graham. Rust, more like it. But Master Vanek tried to see some good in him. It's a pity he died without finding anything. Changing his gold for copper coins, our proverb from Andoran. Did you really serve with the Order of the Nail? We did. Not in the order proper, of course, just as hired soldiers. First we served for money, then they made us slaves, and we worked for free. We deserved to be punished because of us, the only good person in their damned order perished. It's true, if we hadn't lost our nerve back then. Tell me about the death of the knights and your escape. The order we served hunted monsters, you know, manticores, basilisks, sometimes dragons. But this time their instincts were wrong. Yeah, they didn't expect that beast. It caught them off guard, and before we knew it, half of the unit was dead. They tried to fight back, but what about us? For us, it was a chance to flee. A chance to be free. Well, same basic thing, right? We ran towards Canabras. Nobody there would care where we'd come from and who we'd serve, but Graham was braver. He took armor from a corpse and went to Mendev through Dresden. It's probably where you picked him up, right? Tell me, what do you know about Trevor? Master Vanek? We served under his command. He was an amazing man, a true hero. What was he doing among Hell Knights? We heard he came from somewhere in Andoran. Not for profit like us, but he had one goal, to rid the world of demons. I always thought he was too good to be a Hell Knight. Such a man should have been a paladin, but who are we to question our commander about his life choices? Anyway, he made his way in the world. In half a year, he was promoted from squire to knight, went through the trial, and earned the right to wear black armor. What kind of person was he? Strict, demanding towards others, but towards himself most of all. And despite his strictness, he was a kind man. He just knew that discipline was required if we wanted to survive here among the demons. He'd work us hard. He would thrash the hide of us for wrongdoings, but his strictness saved many lives. Excuse me, Jesus. Yes, he often talked to us about his brother. According to him, he was a real saint. But even if only part of what Master Vanek told us was true, his brother was a decent man. Not a fighter, not a hero, an ordinary village priest somewhere in Andoran. A man who seeks no glory, but does everything he can to help others. Master Vanek idolized him. He used to say he would never be as good a person as him, but at least he would win this war so his brother wouldn't have to see it. I don't know what kind of person his brother really is, but I remember one thing. He used to say, when you go to war, you leave your heart at home or you'll taint it. I think his heart really stayed there, with his brother in Andoran. Among all those orchids and vine groves, clean and pure, while his body was drowning in mud and blood here. There was a woman named Marenta in the chapter. How did she get Trevor's shield? She was Master Vanek's betrothed. When the demon dragged him away, his shield was left on the ground. Marenta took it as a keepsake. I don't know what he saw in her. She was angry like a devil, but with him, she seemed to be a bit kinder. But once he was gone, she turned into a real Erinus? I don't know what that is. She wanted us to be executed for cowardice, every last one of us, and when the commander said no, she left for another order. I don't know what happened to her after that. What happened to him? We killed him. That's not true. It was the demons that killed him. We could have saved him, but we were cowards. I'll never forgive myself. We were hunting down a chimera, and Master Vanek and the other knights were supposed to kill it. And suddenly a terrifying demon in a black mask appeared out of nowhere. He roared something like, "You'll do," and grabbed Master Vanek, and then he ran straight at us. We should have fought and taken him back, but we panicked and scattered. And when we came to our senses, there was no sign of them. We were made slaves as a punishment. They said we couldn't fight honorably in formation. We'd atone for our crime by doing dirty work. They made us dig trenches, carry baggage, and in battle they sent us ahead to distract monsters as bait. We dropped like flies. Out of all of those who were on the damned hunt, only 2 of us survived. 3 if you count Graham. Wait, so he was killed or abducted? No one found his body, it's true, but no one saw him again either. What could the demons have done to him? They must have devoured him. Hopefully it was quick. What do you say, Social? Social, so you are... No one saw a body, right? So maybe I still have a chance of finding my lost brother. Thank you for your words. You have given me my hope back. Take this. They are healing potions, food, and some gold. And a letter. Show it to the guards at the gate of Canabras, and you will be taken care of. Thank you, Master Vanek. Your brother was right. You really are a saint. It seems I knew very little about my brother and about myself. Yeah, we'll find your brother. Yes, thank you for continuing the search with me. Even if he is in the abyss, dead or alive, I'm sure that together we will find him. I found out the truth, but I'm not sure what to think of it. Trevor fell as a paladin, but did you hear what these people said about him? He was the best of the Hell Knights? I can't wrap my head around it. What do you make of all of it? Yeah, your brother was a hero. He might not have been able to shine among the paladins, but he found a place where he could make the world better. Exiled from the paladins to become the best of the Hell Knights. This is not what he dreamed of, but at least he saved someone. He changed lives for the better. Isn't that the calling of a true hero? The most important point is he may still be alive. I don't know what demon in a black mask attacked him and where he was taken, and it scares me to imagine what they've done to him. But he might still be alive, and that means there's still hope. Thank you for helping me find the truth, whatever it was.
Onwards!
And my response was, yeah, dog. No problem. You're my healer. Gotta keep my healer happy. Okay. Oh wow, these guys don't have anything for hit points. Jeez. Okay, so let's hit the road again. Wait. Sidian was saying there was a cheat in here for showing me the color of the tiles in the puzzle rooms. Make puzzle symbols more clear. I don't think that's it. Weird. Alright. I guess it's not there. So... not gonna do Blackwater. Screw that place. Yeah, solve the core of the riddle. So that's done. Legacy of the Ancients, I guess? Core of the riddle. Legacy of the Ancients. I did Heart of Mysteries where I was. I did one of these. See you later, Baka. Thanks for hanging out. An important inspection. They want to inspect how well the crusade is organized. What kind of welcoming should you give them? Leadership goes up. Finances increased. Finance points increase and adds 3,000 diplomacy. Finance points increase and adds 600 military. What do I need points in? I need logistics. Oh, bad. Looks like level 5 is the max. I mean, if level 5 is the max, let's try to do leadership, right? They only made fools of themselves. The soldiers had a hearty laugh as they watched this happen, and they were filled with pride as they served the commander rather than some ignorant bureaucrats. Oh, I need to go to the place with the dudes. Okay. Ibu's court. All right, let's go sleep in here. Okay. Sleepy time.
Everybody can.
I have thought a lot of...
What? Weird. All right. I lose court. If I capture this, and there's a spell due there. God damn it. Wow, that looks like a nightmare freaking group too. Jesus. To hell with that. Oof. Big oof. Just go here and we'll wait there. Where's the rear guard? You're over here. Upon seeing you, she cries with joy. Ah, there's the one who will tell us what to do. A couple of weeks ago, we had ourselves a great party in the camp. Wine and songs lifted our spirits so high that our laughter was heard by a most curious visitor. Her name is Wise Thunder. She's an Azada and a traveler from Elysium. She liked us so much that she stayed with us through the night, and in the morning she called herself our eternal friend. Then she promised that her retinue would always answer the Crusaders' call. Ever since, volunteers have been arriving at our camp, now and again, folks who've met Wise Thunder and were impressed with her tales about us. And just the other day, an entire unit came in, all of them worshippers of Caden Kalen. We got along straight away, but it just didn't feel right. Here we were, having fun, while soldiers were toiling away in their service, all bored and sad. So we figured the Cadenites should enlist in your army to boost morale. They went to the recruiters and said, "We're here to serve, help, and cheer everyone up." Your officers took one of the volunteers and unanimously refused to let them near the group. They alleged that the Canaanites would ruin any semblance of discipline in the army. I'm fine with discipline, but why be such jerks about it? You could find them jobs suited to their strengths. Ask them to help recruiters by attracting people. The Canaanites are renowned for their eloquence. Or ask them for intelligence gathering. Their adventurous streaks would lead them into the maw of Lamastu herself, and they would return with valuable information. Yeah. Recruit new soldiers. I'm sure their eloquence will attract more people to our cause, both those who will become crusaders and those who can aid them. Even now, they have plenty of friends willing to shed blood in the freedom against any force of tyranny, or demons, or mortal kings. They care not. This feels strange. We're in it together, spilling blood and fighting the same demons, but it's still difficult to understand one another. I'm glad we have you. I'll come to you right away the next time we have a falling out. That was easy.
Head on!
Oh. I didn't realize what was happening. It teleports me inside of a building. Weird. Oh, I still leave. I thought I would leave from Dresden. That's disappointing. Alright. Core of the riddle. Because I still have, yeah, I have green. So I gotta go find where that goes.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
None shall escape!
There's one. Aha.
You won't survive me. Let's hear you cry. I will bring down the divine wrath.
Yo, crap.
I lead, you follow.
An army of 7 strength will be formed in Dresden. Okay, that's fine. Defenders of Freedom. A group of Yama Azadas, relentless for their fight against injustice and oppression, are willing to leave behind their beloved homeland and join the Crusaders. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what those are. I guess we'll find out. Oh, crap. Rest. Alright, core of the riddle. What color are these? I'm looking for green. Alright. Looks like I've been here, so I don't think this one's green. Oh, core of the riddle is complete. Derp. Legacy of the Ancients. What's this one? Is this one also complete? This one looks like it's blue. Legacy of the Ancients, it looks like it's blue, maybe? Okay.
Move out!
Okay, this is core of the riddle. Right. So in that case, let's leave.